people like you. And I have been doing this for years. And the reason I put these pictures again is because that picture at the bottom of that screen, all of them are real, but that particular one is a very specific day that I will remember for the rest of my life, where my
I have
wife,
no
today
idea
my
what's
wife,
going on. I'm
came into the
just
room
joining in the chat.
and saw me staring so hard at the screen. She took the mobile phone out and she took two pictures. This is the first one. Then she asked me a question, and I will show you what happened after that question at the end of this webinar. Because right now, right there, this is what happens. I know where you are. I know for a fact where you are because this is where I was many, many years ago. I was staring at the screen and wondering if how on earth other people were making more money and faster than I was. Does that resonate with you? Just put a me in the chat, because I think this happens to many people. In addition
I
to
saw
that,
the
I would then go into that
Stanton.
downward spiral. And that downward spiral was like, what the heck is wrong with you, Miguel? Do you really have what it takes? Are you dumb? Are you really that dumb that you don't know how to make money online? Everybody else seems to know how to do that. And is there a freaking secret? Maybe the surname of the lady that is making more money, maybe that is the secret. Or maybe the secret is to live in Manus or in Palm, or maybe in Vanuatu, or maybe in, I don't know, in Fiji. The secret, you will see later on. There's no freaking secret, but that's what I used to think. It's like, oh my God, I'm not in US. Maybe that is the secret. Maybe there's some kind of shortcut. And as I was going down that downward spiral, I would actually go back and say, oh my God, maybe I should just keep my job and give it up. It's okay. I will watch the screen. I will watch these YouTube videos, how everybody else is making money, and I'll just make peace with it and give it up. And you know what happened every time? Every time I got to that point, I would say, there is no way on earth that I'm going to quit this. No matter how long it takes, I'm going to spend as many hours as it needs to be so I can make this freaking thing work. I am going to make money, and I'm going to make it now. There is no tomorrow. There is no I make it later. There is nothing that is more important right now than figuring this thing out. Does that make sense, guys? Do you guys understand it? Because if you're here tonight, it's because you are right now me in front of the screen. You guys understand that? Because right now, the reason that I'm here is because at some point in time, my wife and I figured it out. And what we did, as we figured it out and we started making money, we said, success is a very lonely place. And what if we can get more people to be successful like we are? And obviously, it's a business and we can make more money, obviously, doing that. But at the same time, we can help other people to make more money. That is a win-win in my world. And that's what we've been doing for the past 15, 20 years. And now, if
What
you
are you
think
doing?
I need to prove my success to you, well, I think this is kind of successful. You could have made more money, Miguel. Yes, probably I could have. I could have done so many other
Made
things,
money
but
doing
this is the
what?
path. And this is where I'm at right now. We have made multiple 8 figures online, just purely online. Okay. And
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah,
PNG
yeah.
Kina,
Online, what?
I want to say, if I start counting this plus many other things, it will be closer to the 90 to 100 million Kina. Okay, soon to hopefully be a bit more than double that. Okay, but the point of the matter is that I know how success looks like, and I know how success looks like because I've been working my butt off for many, many years.
You're
And in
repeating
addition
yourself.
to that, I've been helping people to actually do that. Now, the Thomases in the room are going to say, Miguel, you can put whatever number you want in there. It's just a PowerPoint. And I would say, sure, that's okay. Now, I don't think you can just take screenshots of your, merchant accounts and show it like I can, and this is part of, what we do, These are some of the screenshots of our accounts, merchant accounts, 7.1 million, 2.3, 1 million, almost $500,000, $2.4 million. And we have created more than 40 something programs online and more than 3 softwares so far. And what we really have done is we have been helping people to make money online successfully. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Some people have done zero money and they have chosen to blame the world, to blame Masha and Miguel, to blame the government, to blame the circumstances, and they went and implemented absolutely nothing. With the same programs, different people went ahead and actually applied it and made a few thousand. Some people made a few 100,000 and very few people made a few million. So whatever you do with the programs and everything that we teach you is entirely up to you, okay? Our focus right now is on artificial intelligence and business growth. And this is why we are here tonight. My question to all of you is, do you want to make money online? Because if you do, then you came to the right place, because this is exactly what we teach. We teach people how to make money online, working from home, and technology in the process, okay? Now, the question that you have, all of you, is what is it that you guys do exactly, and how can you actually, help me, right? How can I actually make money? How can this work for me, okay? So let me explain to you in terms of money, okay? How much do we pay? Well, first of all, you have a program that I'm going to talk about in a second, okay? Eugene, if you are unhappy about this, you can leave the room right now, okay? But for those of you that are here and want to listen, here's what happens. We have a program that I will be talking about in a second. But in addition to that, for those of you that want to make money as you basically learn what we teach, you have the opportunity, not the obligation, to actually refer other students to basically what we do. Now, the way it works is, first, you're going to go through the program, you're going to learn what we teach, and I will explain that in a second. But as you do that and you start being present in the social media space, people are going to ask you what is it that you're doing that is different, right? At that point in time, you can say absolutely nothing, and you can tell them, hey, I'm actually doing something called 9 to 5 Academy, okay, and this is what we do, and you can have a look for yourself, and maybe if you want to learn how to make money online, this is a great academy to go through. If that is the case, we pay you, when the student says yes, we pay you anything from nothing if you don't, someone else is going to. So here's my question to you. Have you ever heard of this expression of you are leaving money on the table? Just go to the chat and say yes if that is the case. If you have heard that, here's what I would like you to understand. When the opportunities are presented in front of you, you have two choices. Either you take it or you leave it. The only thing I say to people is make sure that if you leave it, you leave it for the right reasons. You don't leave it because you don't like my accent or my voice, or you don't like the way I present, or you don't like the color of the slides. Because there is something that is essential here, and it's the opportunity you have in front of you. And the opportunity you have in front of you is a way for you to actually start creating wealth beyond your wildest dreams.
What did this guy is
now,
doing?
leaving money on the table
online,
means the following. If you went to a restaurant and you put your wallet,
since I started the stream,
and you said absolutely nothing, and you put cash out on top of the table, and you went ahead and you left and you said, I think I'll be back, in 2 days. Do you think 2 days after?
Keep on repeating.
Oh shoot. I think I did something.
You're recording?
Yeah.
How you can delete it?
Looking for opportunity to make money from home, working, from the comfort of their living room, and make money by just using an internet connection and their phone or their computer. How many people do you think that are in that situation? They have probably mentioned that to you this year. They have probably said something about, I want to make more money. This is not enough what I'm earning here. And I want to look for something. Probably some people even got so excited, they got involved with some kind of scam where they say, transfer money through Telegram and tomorrow you will get double the money. Pretty much a money scheme, which again, sometimes I'm puzzled how people get involved in those things. But again, it's out of fear you know, and
Sounding
out
a
of
little bit
greed
like that.
sometimes and excitement, and you don't know what you don't know, right? But how many people do you know right now, on top of your head? Go to the chat and put a number. How many people do you think you know right now that throughout this year have mentioned to you something about, this is not enough, I want to make more money, I want to find a way to actually get out of where I am, I need to find the way. How many people do you know like that? Top of your head right now. Patrick is saying 100. Then you have, you know, Liz 50, Mercy 50. What else? 150. The Reverend is saying, you know, 100, 20, 50. You know, everyone. Eugene is saying, you know, many people, right?
I can't even see
150.
my name
Yes,
properly.
exactly. So here's what I want you to do as a little bit of an exercise, you know, and again, this is not exactly how life works, but I want you to do the exercise because I think, again, numbers never lie. And I need you guys to see it
Oh,
as it is. And what it is this.
you're turning
Take the
50,
number that you just
Papua New
wrote
Guinea.
on the screen. Or for those of you that are
Oh,
really shy and you
where
didn't
is
write
it?
the
Logo.
number, write the number on a piece of paper, okay? And then take that number
50th
and
anniversary logo.
multiply that number for that thing that you see there, the
Hey.
4,000. What is the number
50.
that comes up?
We're turning 50.
Mercy
guys.
saying 50 times 4,000, 200,000. Patrick is 400,000. Because that number that you get is just the beginning. Because that number is your low-hanging fruit. It is the money that you're leaving on the table right now. Because all these people, if you're not telling them, they're still looking. And they're going to find somewhere, somehow, someone where they're going to put the money and invest and probably lose it. Or find somebody in New 9 to 5, they're going to come to them and say, hey, maybe you can come to New 9 to 5, and they're going to give the money to them. Or to basically, they're going to be the ones earning the money. You're going to leave money on the table. That money that you see in front of you right now, that is the number. And this is just the beginning, because this is not going to be the thing that makes you wealthy. What is going to make you wealthy is what we're about to teach you inside the program of New 9 to 5 Academy. But this is just the beginning. This is your low-hanging fruit. Does that make sense, guys? Just put a yes in the chat. It's so important that you guys understand this, because nothing is perfect in this world. I'm not perfect. I tell you, I'm learning every single day, okay? And as we speak, you know, I'm half a century old, you know, and I can tell you that I keep thinking, what are the things that I could have done better in my life? But rest assured that I'm going to keep improving as much as I can every single day I can. And I have no time for people that are negative, that are doubtful, and they try to basically belittle what I do, when I do it, and how I do it. Because I have no time to waste. I am here, I have a limited amount of time in this planet Earth, and I want to help as many people as possible as to become as wealthy as they can, so they can change their lives forever.
More like make you
So
wealthy.
if people are not willing to put in the hours and the work, I don't care. There is no space for them, full stop. And there is no way to sugarcoat this thing, by the way. So if you're serious about changing your life, I believe you will never, ever, ever find a better community and a better space where you can actually thrive and succeed with people that will not quit until they make it work. Now, if you are a part of and a member of New 9 to 5, a student of New 9 to 5, and you chose also to be an affiliate with New 9 to 5, and you chose to refer other students to New 9 to 5, and you got paid at least once, if not more, with New 9 to 5, just put a 15 in the chat, 15. Because here's the thing. Every 15th of the month, for the past more than 2.5 years, I have been pressing a button to transfer money to every single one of these people that you see on the screen into their bank accounts. Every 15th of the month. So my question to you is, if you like what you see, what if next month you would be, you were one of those that I transfer money to? And the question is, well, how much have you paid so far, Miguel? Well, in the last 2.5 years that we've been in business, I have paid as a company more than $1 million in commissions to the affiliates. To these people that you see there, they put in 15, by the way.
I don't like
So the question is not whether if it works. The question is not whether if it's real, the opportunity, and whether we'd actually pay people. The question is, do you want to be the next one to get paid? Because if you choose not to be, somebody else is going to say yes, and they are the ones that are going to make the money. So it's entirely up to you. Does that make sense? It is not an obligation, by the way. If you don't like what you see, you don't need to do anything about it. If you don't like me, or you don't like the person that invited you, or you don't like any of the things that I'm saying, it's completely fine. It is very simple. At the bottom of the screen, there is a button that says leave webinar. Click on the button and you're free. That's how simple life is sometimes. But if you're here, I'm assuming that you're still curious and you really want to know how you can make money somewhere, somehow. If that is the case, let me explain to you. Single person that I'm talking about that have been showing you the checks have.
Hey, good
Every
night,
single
Elaine.
person that
You
put a
watching this, you're
15 on
awesome.
the chat, they have made money with New 9 to 5, had an unfair advantage. And that unfair
You're
advantage
watching
is that
New 9 to 5
everybody you
something.
met have gone through New
Yeah.
9 to 5.
I have no idea what's
Academy.
going on here.
And what is New 9 to 5 Academy? Well,
Yeah, it's repeating
this is
itself.
what we offer to
Over
them
and
and
over
what we are offering
Yes,
to you.
keep on talking
Okay?
about
It
that
is
people
6
or
modules, 6 pillars where we teach you exactly how to go from zero using artificial intelligence. In 6 weeks, you can go, from,
This guy
having an
knows
idea
better.
for a business. If you
He's
don't have
better
any,
than the
okay,
Miguel
then you
guy.
can then go and understand how to use social media and actually make it work for you. Right now, what you're doing is probably consuming social media, not creating anything in social media. And that is the difference. That is the difference. If
Yeah,
you
it's
consume
where you will
information,
be.
you will make money. If you create information and you create content in social media, then you will be making money. And that is how simple it is. But again, we have a process where we teach you how you can actually become successful and how you can make money. And that's what everybody in New 9 to 5 student has gone
Okay, I
through.
want to know the
Okay.
how. Just
Now,
tell us the how.
In addition to that, do you guys follow what I'm saying? Just put a
Right.
yes in the chat. Because again, it's not just about the theory. We want to give you an
We're still
infrastructure
waiting for
where
him to tell
I
us the
make
how.
sure as much as possible that you do not fail. But again, I cannot do it for you. The only thing I can do is to put people and infrastructure around you, like Q&A calls, coaching calls, so you can have the right mindset, so you can know exactly what you're doing, and we can help you as much as
What up,
possible.
fellas?
In addition to that, I
Good
can
night,
put you in
good
an
night,
environment
Agatha.
where every single
Good journey.
person is exactly like you. They
I
are
have no
looking to
idea
do
what's
exactly
going on.
what you're
Let's
doing,
just
and they're
go
extremely
with it.
positive. Outside this community, people are going to tell you that you're crazy. Outside this community, people are going to tell you this is never going to work. You're going to fail miserably. In fact, some of you that are here probably are already thinking that, and you're thinking that all of us here are crazy. But again, what if you're crazy in a way where you can actually change your life
Bro,
instead
get
of
to
being
the
on the other side of
point.
the world where people are crazy
This guy.
and they go crazy in a negative way? I'd rather be here, to be honest, because I'd rather fight for my dreams. And that's what I'm doing every single day.
Let's check
My
out the
dream is for
chat.
you to make money, by the way.
What is this?
So imagine.
Powerful system, blah, 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 yes.
I don't know how many times you would have heard that.
I live it.
But
I
that's
live
what we
it
do
zero
here.
to hero.
Now, we offer you plenty of stuff. One of the things that we offer you is a software that is
Just
only
9 to
available
5.
today, okay, for people inside New 9 to 5 Academy. Now, this is one of the reasons probably you're here tonight, because you probably have seen content from somebody in New 9 to 5. They have been posting content called Infinite Ink. And by the way, if
leave
you
a
ever struggle with
comment
social media
in
posts and
the-
don't know what to do, you're not
In the
creative,
chat, if
it only takes you a minute to create content today
if you know
with the
about
artificial
New 9 to
intelligence
5.
help, and specifically with the help of Infi. Let me show you how. Very, very, extremely
guy.
simple. If you know how to click buttons, you can make money.
You know how to click
Not just that.
buttons.
If you know how to click buttons, you can create content. And it's as simple as you will see right now.
Okay.
This is a little bit of a quick 1-minute demo on how
Hey,
one
what's
of the
going on?
features of basically Infinite Ink works. If you ever
Check
struggle
it-
with social
check
media,
it- check
this
it
is how
out.
simple.
Yeah.
This is how simple it is tonight to start creating posts. You click on the button, you set up the account, and you will see the timer. You say, I want to create an origin story today. I want to post in Facebook. So give me some ideas about origin stories. I have no idea what that means. And within 10 seconds, you have 4 options to choose from. You choose the one you like, you go next, and then you say, I'm going to post in Facebook. Then you click on the button again and you say, I want the mood to be, I don't know, casual and confident, and the language to be simple and relatable so everybody understands. Can you add some emojis, some hashtags in an image, please? And I guess you can see 30 seconds in, and the only thing I had to do was to click on buttons, and I have 2 Facebook posts with emojis and hashtags. I cannot speak even fast
what's up,
enough.
chat?
And we are already at the stage where
Good night,
Infi is
good night.
asking me whether I
Thanks for
want
joining in.
an image with the post that I have chosen. And as you will see, within 59 seconds, not even a minute, I have a Facebook post with emojis, hashtags, and an image. And in the whole process, the only thing I had to do was to click on a button. By the way, to take this that you see on the screen and put it on your Facebook account, it only takes you another click, which is that button that says copy text and image. And that is it. Then you go to your account and you paste. Do you know how to copy paste? Do you know how to click buttons? Well, this is what it takes for you right now, standing between you
But we're not
and you
monetizing in Papua New
creating
Guinea. Why
content
are
in
we
social
even?
media. Do you have a minute every day to do that? Because if you did, and you did it once or twice a day, that would be 30 to 60 new posts, original posts, every single month. Imagine if you did this for 10 months. That is 600 new posts. Have a look in your account right now. How many posts in the last 6 months, in the last 10 months? Since the beginning of the year. I dare to say you can count them with one hand. Original posts that you did on your own without copying anybody else or sharing someone else's content. That is the difference between you being broke and you making money. And people knowing about what you do. That's how simple it is. Life is more simple than you think. There is no shortcut. There is no secret. Now, in addition to that, by the way, I don't know how many times you've had the opportunity to ask questions directly to Masha and Miguel, or in this sense, to somebody that has made and is making millions and millions of dollars every single year. The reason that I'm here is not because I'm fancy or because I want to be fancy or because I have a different accent or because I feel like I'm, I don't know, top of the world, whatever you want to call it. The reason that I'm here is because I have a quality.
This guy is
and I'm willing to jump on a call every freaking Thursday
This guy's an alien.
and answer anyone that wants to ask me questions about it, on how they can become successful. I never sugarcoat anything. For those of you that know me, you know that I'm saying what I'm thinking. And if you don't know me, you're in for a treat, because the only thing I care is that you get results. I don't care about sometimes, the harsh truth of what it is. Because if you ask me a question and you ask me for permission and you give me the permission to tell you how I see it, it will be my point of view. It doesn't mean it's the truth. It's just my point of view. But sometimes that point of view is what somebody needs to actually start getting results. And that's what I do every Thursday. So if you want to be a part of that, well, that's what you need to do. Now, the price for everything that we're offering is $2,199. That's about 9,500 kina. That's no little investment, by the way. And again, as you have seen, people have made more than 9,500 kina back. So again, it's just an investment. Tax deductible, by the way. So I think it's a great investment if you're willing to put in the hours and the work. Now, there's two options to do that. One is one-off payment, 2,199, about 9,500 kina. If you're in Solomon Islands, is 19,500 Solomon Islands, Solomon dollars, about 263,000 Vatu. And we also have a payment plan, not 2, but 12 payments, which are $269 each for 12 months, okay? Now, those 12 months are commitments, and every month is about 1,200 kina approximately. Or if you are in Solomon Islands, it's about 2,300 Solomon dollars. Or if you are in Vanuatu, it's about 33,000 Batu every month for 12 months. Okay? So far, so good. Now, if you are already a part of New 9 to 5 and you're on a payment plan, you have these options to kind of pay it off all at once, or you can do 2 payments of $597. Okay? And you can see the numbers there at the bottom with PNG Kina, Solomon dollars, and Batu. Okay.
I honestly do not get
Now,
what they're talking
the
about.
important thing that I wanted to share with you is this. This is a little bit of a recap of everything that we offer. Everything. You don't need to look anywhere else. You just need to follow exactly step by step everything we teach. All of that has a price. And I have nothing to give you apart from referring you back to the person that referred you to this call. But I don't want you to make the decision right now. I want you to hang on for a second, okay? Because I have something very important that I want to share with you tonight, okay? Today, it is my birthday month. And as a birthday month, I want to do something special like we did somewhere, somehow, in the month of August. And what I want you to consider the possibility that if you are really willing to do the work and you work together with the rest of the team, together with the rest of the people that you know, you can all come together and make a huge impact. Such an impact that can actually change the course of not just your life, but the life of others that are in contact with you. So would it be okay if I share something special with you? Just put a yes in the chat, please. Because if that is the case, I want you to consider the possibility that what you do in the next couple of weeks can change not just the course of your life, but the course of many people that you know. So we're going to be running what we call a 3-day challenge. That 3-day challenge is called Infinite Influence Challenge. It's going to be right now in September. Okay, it's going to be next week, so you don't have much time to think about it. It's going to be on the 9th, Tuesday, 10th,
I don't even know why I'm
Wednesday,
sharing this.
and 11th, Thursday, next week.
All
Okay.
those gullible phones.
Now, what is the Infinite Influence Challenge about? Well, it's going to be a 3-day online event, so you don't need to move from your comfort of your own home. Okay, so it's an online event like this one. Okay, so you can be at home. Okay, but please make sure you're not distracted. You're completely focused. It's going to be on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week. Okay, the 9th, 10th, and 11th. And it's going to be every day for about an hour and a half, give it or take. Sometimes we take a little bit longer, not because we want to do 1.5 hours and forget about it, because we want to give you as much information, as much value as possible. And sometimes we take a little longer. I hope that's okay with you, because we want to over-deliver, okay? Now, it's going to start every day at 8 p.m. PNG time, 9 p.m. Solomon Islands time, sharp. I know you guys live in the land of unexpected, but if I was you, I would register first of all, and I would show up at least 5 minutes before that time that you see on the screen. Why? Because it has been the case in the past that some people would try to get in and the room was already full. And it happens. It happens. So if I want to make sure that I'm there on the room live, I always go at least 5 minutes earlier, just in case. Now, who is this for? Well, is this for you if you are here for the very first time? If you're brand new, if you've never done anything with us, this is almost like a test run for you so you understand who we are and what we do. If you're a little bit skeptical, I would say maybe this is for you. But if you're too skeptical, this is not for you. Okay? This is not just we'll see what happens. No. This is something that if you're excited today and you really want to know, but you are a little bit afraid of spending, 9,500 kina or so, then I would say this is for you, because you want to have a taste of what it is to work with us a little bit longer, and that's completely fine. Okay? If you're an existing member, definitely this is for you, and you can invite as many people as you want or can. And we will talk about that in a second.
Invest.
What is the purpose? The purpose is to show you how you can make an income working from home, online, with the help of artificial intelligence and more. I promise you, it is going to be what we deliver is going to be more than the 39 kina more or less that you're going to be paying. It is not a free event. You're going to have to register for $9.25. Again, new 9 to 5, 9, 2, and 5. $9.25. This is why we put that price. And it's a nominal price. I'm not going to be rich. I'm already rich in a way. But this is not going to make me richer. Okay? I don't care so much about the money in that case, because this is not going to change my life, but it can change yours. And when people pay $9.25, they take it serious. So I want you to take it serious. I'm going to spend 3 long days to explain to you how you can make money online and over-deliver more than 39 kina worth of value to you. Now, for those of you that have had experience in an Infinite Influence Challenge before, do we deliver more than 39 kina worth of content and value in this 3-day challenge? Go to the chat and say yes if that is the case. If you're new here, watch what is happening on the chat right now.
If you're watching this stream,
that money is
no
not money
idea what I'm
wasted.
getting
Even if you chose not to do anything with us, even if you don't want to work with us anymore, whatever it is, the value you're going to get on that webinar on those 3 days are going to be life-changing.
let me know what you
In
think.
many ways,
Think
not just
this,
about
guys,
money, by the way, in
comments.
many, 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 many ways. And I cannot disclose what it is, obviously, because you need to be at the challenge. Okay? So far, so good, guys. Why can you not miss it? You should not miss it, because you're going to discover how to turn simple ideas into real online income. Right now, you probably have had ideas in the past, but you yet have not capitalized on them. You will see how you can actually do that.
Ideas.
See how other people are actually making money with us even more than what I've shown you today. In addition to that,
Making
learn
money doing
exactly
what?
how you can make this thing work for you starting now. In addition to that, here's the $1 million question. What if, right? What if this is the breakthrough you've been searching for? Every single
Jesus
person,
Christ.
I dare to say, that goes to church, and we have a pastor and a reverend here, and I dare to say that they know of a lot of people that come to church on a Sunday, and they are wishing for an opportunity to get out of their hole. Yet, here we are. Take advantage of the opportunity when you see it. This is your best shot. I believe it is your best shot at creating and building an online income. And the question really is not about whether this is you should miss it. The question is, can you really afford not to? Can you really afford to sit this one out? If I was in your shoes, I wouldn't, by the way. But anyway, I'm not, And by the way, as you can see here, we've been more than 15 years doing this. So I dare to say that we have a few things that we can teach you. Now, the link, are you ready? new9to5.ai/challenge. new9to5.ai/challenge. Okay? new9to5.ai/challenge. Go to that link and register. That's the link I have for you tonight. $9.25. Now,
Register
I
for
want you to
what?
go first and register, and then I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. If you're serious about making money, if you're serious about creating success, if you're serious about changing your life. The dates are 9th, 10th, and 11th. Clear enough, right? And this challenge is for you if you're a current member, active, or even inactive. If you guys are active, but you're somebody that you know is inactive, please make sure you go and share this with them. Is for you if you're a guest, you can register right now. You don't need anything but you go into the chat to the link that I've given you, and I'll put it on the chat in a second, and go and register, okay? But again, new9to5.com, new9to5.ai/challenge. Very, very simple. You don't need to think too much about it, okay? Now, if you know somebody that wants to make money online, that wants to learn how to do that, that is a great opportunity for you to actually tell them, okay? Now, there is a video on that page, okay, where they can watch and they can see exactly what we're going to be offering and doing throughout those 3 days. So make sure that you share. First of all, register for the event, then you go and share this. Do not put it on any social media platform. I cannot be clear enough. It will not work. Are we clear? It is not going to work.
Why?
Make sure that you share with people personally, okay? Now, if you are the type of person, or you know somebody that has been gathering funds, that is taking a bit longer for whatever reason, make sure that you go register and make sure that they go and share it with other people. If you're a professional, if you're a business owner, if you're a visionary, and if you just want to go and test drive the course, this is a perfect opportunity for you. It's not for you if you are very skeptical. Definitely not for you. It is a waste of time. So please don't waste your time. Please don't. I really care. Even if you don't care, I do. Don't waste your money and your time. Okay? But if you're really serious about making money and you really think that this could be an opportunity, by all means, go and register. Okay? The link again, new9to5.ai/challenge. New9to5. Have a look again on the screen. new9to5.ai/challenge. Very simple link. Go there and register. Put your name, your details, and it's $9.25. I think it's about 39.40 Kina in PNG Kina. Fair enough? Just put a yes in the chat if it makes sense. Okay? Now, this is as much as I wanted to share with you tonight. Okay? The next thing that I want to do is I want to invite Mary back. Okay? And she's going to be sharing with you a little bit further, just quickly. I don't want you to basically do it for too long, Mary. I know that you have other things that you need to attend also today, especially. So, but I want to say thank you for coming to the call. And again, Evelyn, $9.25, 9.25, about 40 kina, okay, to come to the challenge next week. And Mary, if you can come online and share with everyone why you believe that this is an amazing opportunity for people to actually come and join the actual challenge, that would be something that I think people would appreciate, because right now they are probably excited, they're a little bit lost, they don't know exactly what they're doing. So probably a little bit of, clarification, step forward in probably could be something useful for them. Let's welcome Mary.
Yeah, thank you, Miguel, for giving me the opportunity. My network is a little bit scratchy here, so I'll try to make it quick. And good evening, everyone. Now, what you have before you, the Infinite Influence Challenge, is something that has proven to work. And therefore, I encourage everyone to take advantage of it. And what do I mean by saying it has proven to work? Now, we do have the informational session that we do every Mondays, every Wednesdays, and every Fridays, just like the session that, the founder, Miguel, has just done. And a lot of times people do not quite understand. And therefore, the Infinite Influence Challenge is us, the founders, taking you through a test drive through the new 9 to 5 system itself. So you're having a deeper insight into what we do on this platform. So then it gives you a lot more clarity on what we do. And, we've run this. This is not the first time. This is probably the 5th or the 6th time we've run it. And, from what I have seen, a lot of people have understood it so well, have seen the power of this platform through this short, impactful training that we do during the challenge. And therefore, they're able to get on and enjoy the benefit of new 9 to 5. They're able to get on, they understand very well, and therefore they have created results for themselves. Now, the other thing that is beneficial is this. We have moved so fast in terms of AI. New AI tools have actually been coming out every day. So what the founders have done is they have gone and upgraded the learning to actually capture the new AI tools that are now available in the marketplace. So this is an up-to-date, learning in terms of AI. And there is going to be a lot of AI content that is going to be covered during this 3, evening session. If I were you, I will never ever miss the chance, because a lot of people say we can learn it online, but it is not the same. It's just like social media. A lot of us learned it the way we learned it, but we never actually understood how we can create something for ourselves until we got on this platform and we learned that we can turn our, social media account into an ATM machine. We didn't know that. I got on Facebook since 2007, and all that years until 2023, I didn't even know that my social media account was an ATM machine. It's the same with what people are saying about AI. You get on a training like what is going to happen next week, and you're going to get precise training on how you can use AI to create cash flow. And cash flow is king. Cash flow is what all of us are, wanting for ourselves. So I encourage you being here, get on, register, go and invite more people, because the training is so short, but it is so impactful. even if you don't get on, at least you will walk away learning something that you can go and put it to great use. Okay, so I encourage everyone to register and be here with us next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So that's my encouragement to all of you. So with that, Miguel, back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you for explaining everything to everyone. Is that clear, guys? Is that exciting for all of you? Again, we're talking about somebody that has made almost $1 million kina, in this platform, using the knowledge that we basically give and the knowledge that she's acquired. And she's sharing with you, again, what a successful person is doing. So again, if you want to be successful, do what successful people do. That's how simple life is, right? So let's not reinvent the wheel. Now, with that said, the next person that I wanted to bring, I'm not sure if Donna has a good connection tonight, so I'm going to wait for a little bit and see if I can promote Donna to the panelist. But in the meantime,
Thank you.
Oh, you can hear me? Perfect.
I can hear you. You just need to get me to the panelist. Sorry.
Let me see if I can move you to panelist. Give me a second. Okay, now. Perfect. So Donna, as you saw already on the presentation, is a real person, and the same as Mary, we're not just making things up here, these are real people with real results, and they're in your country if you're in Papua New Guinea, and your neighboring country, kind of, if you are not in Papua New Guinea. So Donna, same as Mary, would you like to share with everyone what are you going to be doing, or what are you doing, to have the month of September to be the most amazing month you've ever had in terms of revenue, in terms of income, in terms of, life-changing moments for you.
Thank you, Miguel, and good night, everybody. It's Donna here, all the way from Leh. This month is an exciting month for me, and one of the challenges, this challenge that I call it workshop that Miguel was just, talking about, and Mary was advising you all to get yourself enrolled with. That is one of those critical, I think, for me, is one training that I value most, and I've attended all of them, okay? I've attended every single one of the Infinite Influence challenges. And why did I do that? Because if you're thinking of creating cash flow right now, leveraging what United Academy offers for you, that is the one training that you shouldn't miss. Because for two things, it will help you understand how you can create cash flow fast, leveraging the affiliate aspect of this academy, which a lot of us, we want the skills and knowledge, but we're in a situation where we're in a survival mode, right? We need the cash flow. So you need as well, because when you generate cash, you have to worry about your finances and where your next pay is coming from, or where you're going to pay the bill here and there, so that your mind is focused on acquiring the skills fast so that you can generate more of the income you're looking for, so you shorten the time in which you get to achieving your own specific goal. And these Infinite Influence challenges, this training actually helped me understand, how to leverage United Academy faster. And I've attended every single one of them. And I'm most excited with the one now is because you will learn how to use artificial intelligence specifically. When I started 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, we didn't have these artificial intelligence tools, or you could call them assistants, to help you create income fast. Right now, 2 years on, and remember, if you know ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence tool, just this year in March, it became like official. They did it official. Some of the students in the academy and us, we started using ChatGPT way before it was launched officially by that company. And years on, a lot of things that have improved, and you can literally use the AI tool to help you start creating cash flow. Whether you're in the academy already or not, if you're smart, you will leverage what the training is offered on those 3 days, and you will start generating some income for yourself. So if you're here tonight and you're trying your hardest to understand how all these things work, Miguel has gone to the presentation, you listen to it, and then you're just thinking, oh my God, how do I do this? I don't understand the mechanics. I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, it's 3 days. You get to practice how it can be done. And that's what I would encourage all of you. You see the results that I got on with the academy. Well, you can do that, okay? You can literally do that. You can go through the program. You can do all these things. But for many of us who are like rookies, we haven't learned how to do online businesses, or we haven't learned how to create cash flow online. We don't understand how it works. So we need somebody to sit side by side and show us the ropes on how it works. This 3-day workshop helps you to do that. When I attended the first and the second and the third, my skill set as an online entrepreneur improved, because I had these multimillionaires sitting side by side with me for 3 days, showing me exactly what to do. How many of you get a multimillionaire to sit down and coach and mentor you side by side, showing you baby steps of what you're going to do? That changed my mindset, changed my perspective. I learned fast during those 3 days workshops that Marsha and Miguel actually run. So, and this is the last one for this year. You don't want to miss this. If you don't get yourself enrolled as a student, if you don't have the money to do whatever, at least you got access to this and you learned something. Because one most important Marsha and Miguel have taught me over the last 2 years is you need influence to create money. Most of us broke people, when I started out, I call myself a broke person, When we started out, we think that you will create a product and then you will go and look for the customer. What Marsha and Miguel have taught me with these infinite influence challenges is, if you want to create a lot of money, what the millionaires do is you create the influence, then you create your product and you sell it. So then you're not looking for customers. The customers are looking for you because you've learned how to do this. And today, using artificial intelligence, we can do this in seconds. How many of you are excited that you don't have to be a pro, but you can learn how to use AI and do this in seconds and still get the same kind of results, or even better than what Mary and I achieved? So that's my encouragement to all of you. And you may think, oh, Donna, you're doing this, it's good for you. You when you started, you had a lot of money and you did this. No. When I started, I actually didn't have money to do this business at all. But I had money for my nephew's school fees, okay? And I thought to myself, for the longest time that I've been working, I've been spending money on everything else except increasing my knowledge and skills so that I could increase my income. So I thought, for the first time in my life, I need to invest in myself. And that's why I got started straight away. Now, if you want the kind of results that Mary and I achieved, hear from Hinima as well. She's going to share as well her achievement. And I'll share you this secret. What you do is you don't think, you get yourself enrolled and you pay your fees in full, so that when you attend this, and you also enroll yourself for the 3-day course. So then when you come to the 3 days, you're actually maximizing everything. So within a month, or at least less than 3, depending on how hungry you are for your goals, how hungry you want to achieve it, and you can 10x, change your current situation around just like that. Because I was able to do it, so can you. There's nothing, fancy or special about me. I'm just a mom who just wanted to learn. And you come in with the attitude that, you know what, I've never created multi-million dollars in my life, but I'm going to learn from somebody who's successful and who has done it before, and I'm just going to follow the lead, even if I don't understand it. That's exactly what I did. I didn't understand everything, but I just followed Marsha and Miguel's and Mary's lead. And I kept going. Eventually, I understood the mechanics of what I was doing. Then the income changed. Okay, what am I going to do this month? I am aiming to earn a lot of money this month because Infinite Influence challenges, the challenges, during those challenges, I've earned a lot of money during those challenges. That's the secret. So I hope this is clear to you. And if you want to create the same kind of results, all I'm going to say is take action. Don't waste time and don't allow your mind to disturb you, because knowledge is gold. Knowledge will help you go a long way. If I didn't make that decision, one decision to start learning with Marsha and Miguel, I wouldn't even be here today sharing my story with you all. I wouldn't have achieved the results that Miguel was talking about earlier on. So if you want the same kind of result, you can do it too. It's not impossible. You just need to come in with an open mind and be willing to learn. And $9.25, it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. We spend $9.25 on anything under the sun already. We even give it away. Some people spend it on cigarettes, on betel nuts, whatever. We spend it on that. You can use that money to gain some knowledge and change the trajectory of your life. That's it from me, and thank you, Miguel.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you for sharing all that. And we're going to stay a little bit still in Papua New Guinea, then we'll end up going to Solomon Islands. The next person that I wanted to bring here on the call is Mercy. And Mercy, the same as what I was saying to Donna and to online and share with everyone. Why do you believe that Infinite Influence Challenge and what we're doing here in Unite to 5 can be life-changing? So if you can involve, and if you want to share with everyone, similar to what Donna and Mary were kind of saying, from your point of view and your experience, why are you so excited about Unite to 5 and the Infinite Influence Challenge, and why are you doing it again one more time?
Thank you. Thank you, Miguel. So my name is Mercy, and 16 months ago, I was looking for the change that led me to the online space. And when I saw the information, ahead, and I know this will take me places, and I got myself involved. And from that time on, I was looking at making money. That was my first intention. But then I didn't know that I had to build myself up. So during those coaching calls and all the mentoring, I've been present, showing myself to build my confidence, get my courage, in order for me to make that income. And in 7 months I made my first video, and that's when I did my first sale. And I still continue to do that and keep showing up here, building that confidence. And now I can speak, clearly, not like before. I was too shy away, and I wasn't, I didn't like being seen online, but I keep showing up. And for the Infinite Influence Challenge, this is my 3rd time to show up. And, every lesson that I get, I try to implement it in order to see the results. And for those, who are sitting on the fence, get on board on the Infinite Influence Challenge. It's just going for $9.25. So you can get a lot of insights in there. And I'm so glad to be here, to wrap myself among successful people, because I know I will get the results. Yeah, so thank you, thank you, Miguel, and thank you all the mentors here.
Thank you, Mercy. Thank you for sharing. Again, as you can see here, there is people from all walks of life, and from many different perspectives. At the end of the day, it's the same outcome, right? It's changing their lives and doing something about the opportunity that they've been presented with. So, the last but not least, as they say, we're gonna go all the way to Solomon Islands, and Hinima, has had a very, very nice month of August. So, without going any further, what do you think has been the secret? And if it's okay with you to share in Solomon dollars, how much your month is going to be, because I think it's going to be a very handsome reward that I'm going to click on a button on the 15th and transfer to you. So everybody sees the potential that they can have just in the 1 month, just this month of September, if they actually went to work and did exactly what we tell them, what is the potential for them, if nothing else. Go ahead, Hinima.
Thank you, Miguel, and thank you, other colleagues, for sharing. I would say I am 23 months now with the program, and I've been learning since then. From someone that working full-time job and looking at the income, the salary is not something that is very helpful, especially when I have a lot of obligations and commitment, and especially living in Honera, we're also looking after some of our relatives, kids, and like that. So everyone is looking up to you like a bank, and you just relying on the salary is not enough. So that's me. And I am not the person that I've been imagining that I'll be transitioning myself into the entrepreneur space. And for someone like me looking for a new skills to be able to support my salary, I need to learn the skills that other people has been learning, and they've been creating a lot of result. So transitioning from full-time job to an entrepreneurial space is something that it's a really challenge for me, I would say, but it is what it is because I need to make something to support my family. So the 3 days challenge that you've been listening to for the last month, 9 or 10 days ago, we had this amazing training that it really practically teaches me, especially as a full-time student. I have resources, the models are there, and it's self-paced, but then the 3 days training 10 days ago, it's like really practical things that we learned. For me especially, I learned a lot of new things. And in just 15 days, I've created, I would say, around 4K USD. And this is something that I was shocked by myself, but I know that I've put my effort on it, and I've been learning along the way despite the challenges. I've pushing my limitations to get where I want to be. So the upcoming training is the last training for this year, and I really encourage the new students, if you just registering with a couple of days, congratulations to you. The 3 days event will be your most practical thing for you to complement the models that you have right in front of you. And for new people, if you are tired of complaining, like myself, with your salary, this is a way forward to learn the skills. It's not a shortcut. There's no shortcuts. We have to learn and we have to implement. Similar to we went to school, we learn the skills, we apply them, and we get paid at our job. So yeah, learn the skills and top up on what you already have. It will get you somewhere. You never know. That's all from me. Good night.
Thank you, Hinima. Thank you for sharing. And thank to all the panelists here that are sharing their experience with New 9 to 5 and about the Infinite Influence Challenge. I know there is plenty of you guys that are here on the call right now tonight that have also plenty of amazing experiences and amazing results that you've created because of everything that you've learned here in the platform. From my side, there is a couple of things I wanted to mention. Number one, go ahead, go to the link, new9to5.ai/challenge, and make sure that you pay $9.25 and get registered. And as you do that, then please go ahead and share, that idea with, as many people as you can. Again, 39 kina, 40 kina, it's not something that is going to change your life, I believe, in a sense like it's going to break the bank, but it's something that could actually definitely change the course of your life if you registered and then attended to the webinar and basically understood everything that we're going to be teaching there. And so number one, go and register. Second, please share it with as many people as possible. Do not post it in social media. Just share it with people as talking to them, and make sure that they understand what they're getting in. Okay, not just blindly kind of give them the link and tell them to register without knowing what they're coming into. It's very important that they know that they're coming to learn about AI, learning about how to make money online, and there is some work involved. Okay. And the last but not least, next week is going to be an amazing week. Okay. It is going to be one of those weeks that by the end of it, you're going to wish you had more people with you in the challenge. It happens many times, and it's going to happen again next week. If you definitely want to change your life, this is my piece of advice, and I'm going to leave you with that. If you're new here on the call, or you are an existing member, or you are an inactive member, regardless of that, as you register number one, I would be aiming to have at least 3, if not 5 people with me showing up, registered on that Infinite Influence Challenge. That could be the beginning of an amazing life journey that is going to take you to an unimaginable place in your life where you have enough money to pay for school fees, you have enough money to help many people around you, and you have enough money to create wealth beyond your wildest dreams. And this is not a little and just off the cuff in basically a statement. I keep seeing this on a daily basis with many people in New 9 to 5. Okay. So Morgan, what you need to do is go to new9to5.ai/challenge. That is the only way you can register. Okay. No need to transfer money to anybody or deposit anything anywhere. You just need to go with your debit card and do that. Okay. If nothing else, get back to the person that referred you to this call. Okay. And ask them. They should know exactly what you need to do. Okay. We want to make sure that we take care of every single one of you. In the meantime, the only thing I have to say is, again, thank you for coming. Okay. I believe that you can change your life, and this is why I spend the time and I make the effort to come on these calls and personally tell you about this. Have, I don't know, somebody else doing it, or have an AI doing it, or there's plenty of technology today that can replace me to do these things, but I take the time to actually come and say it and do it because I believe that I can make a difference. Okay. And I can tell you straight up that you can change your life. Okay. And this is just the beginning. Okay. With that said, again, Emtasol, good night, true, Olgeta, Lukim you, and if nothing else, I will see you in the that we're gonna have next week. Make sure you go register. Don't think about it. It's 39.40 kina that you're gonna waste in something else if you don't spend it in New 9 to 5 right now. And this can change your life. The coffee can give you some caffeine, but after that, it's gone. This is knowledge. Once you acquire the knowledge, you just need to practice, and it will give you enough money to buy more coffees, to buy more Mary dresses, to buy more billums, to buy more stuff. Knowledge is going to be the thing that changes your life. We're going to give it to you. Okay. Again, thank you again. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to all the panelists for sharing their experience with everyone. And I will see you very, very soon. Bye.
Recording stop.
Okay, that was something. If you're watching, let me know what you think. Because I smell a lot of bulls here and there. I'm not registering. And yeah, thanks for watching. Okay. Choose